Tonight on DC News Now, a young man shot and killed. Tonight, his grieving mother speaks out.
Never in a million years imagine that I will have to bury my son.
From giving out food to spreading love, how Darius Young is being remembered.
An hours-long armed standoff outside the CIA headquarters in Northern Virginia. Police finally have the suspect in custody.
Wet weather expected for your Thursday in the DMV. We'll talk about how much rain could potentially fall on your doorstep coming up.
A camera found inside a dorm bathroom. Concern among students at the University of Maryland.
Many DC restaurants fear they may be forced to close.
And we saw a seismic shift and the drop-off of sales.
How they're working against new downward trends.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight for DC News Now at 9 o'clock. I'm Chris Flanagan.
And I'm Susan Tran. A DC mother is sharing her anguish with us. This was just after a week from when her son was shot and killed in Southeast.
Yeah, this all happened along H Street near Benning Road. Her son, Darius Nico Young, was known as Chef Nico in the community, always offering a home-cooked meal to hungry neighbors.
And his mom believes he died while doing what he loves. DC News Now's Max Marcella sharing her heartbreak in a story you'll see first on DC News Now.
Never in a million years imagine that I will have to bury my son.
Crystal Young says her second oldest of 5 children, Darius, was full of laughter, affection, and love. He was her fixer.
As parents, when kids are younger, they depend on us, but him being a grown man, I was dependent on him.
From fixing things around their Southeast home to fixing up meals.
The Thursday that the incident happened, I walked in the door and I smelled food. And I said, "Ooh, there's a God." And he said, "Why?" I said, "Because now I don't have to cook."
He was known as Chef Nico, taking after his grandmother, who owned a restaurant in Anacostia, and his father, a former MPD officer who now caters food. That food Crystal smelled last Thursday was going to a police union lodge in Prince George's County.
He would go sell food there.
When Darius got home, Crystal says her son was doing what he usually did, go back out to sell the remaining meals to the neighborhood. That's when he was killed.
I felt that maybe he got robbed because he had been selling food.
Darius was shot here on H Street Southeast near Benning Road. Police haven't said what led up to the shooting, but Darius's mom is hopeful that these MPD surveillance cameras on this block can help answer that question.
I'm sure the cameras will tell them the story.
As investigators review video evidence, DC police are offering a $25,000 reward for any tips that lead to an arrest and a conviction. Crystal says her faith is guiding her, trusting that her son's killer will be brought to justice, but she misses her son deeply.
I'm used to him walking through the door at some point, getting a hug and a kiss, and I won't have that anymore. So my life is forever changed. His children's life are forever changed. His siblings' lives are forever changed.
In Southeast, Max Marcella, DC News Now.
Just so heartbreaking there. Now, violent crime, including robberies, are down in the district this year compared to last year. Homicides are happening at the same rate. According to the Washington Post, Darius's homicide ended a 16-day streak without a killing in D.C. That is the longest stretch in 6 years.
A woman who ran a high-end brothel in Northern Virginia and Massachusetts was sentenced to 4 years in prison. Han Lee pleaded guilty back in September to coercing women to engage in sex acts for money and made millions of dollars in just 1 year alone. Investigators say the sex ring catered to politicians, executives, and other prominent men. Now, 2 men who also pleaded guilty to running the high-end brothel, they will be sentenced at a later date.
Well, tonight a man is in custody after a tense armed barricade outside CIA headquarters in Northern Virginia. He surrendered to negotiators hours after refusing to leave that building. DC News Now's Randy Bass is in McLean with the latest details.
FBI SWAT agents armed with long guns, large armored SWAT trucks, mobile command centers, and dozens of officers across multiple agencies, all responding to this barricade-type situation that started as a call for an armed man outside the CIA's headquarters this morning. Fairfax County Police dispatch audio this morning painting a picture of what's going on beyond the perimeter here.
This individual is armed.
Yeah, police does have him on camera, currently outside the security gate.
Local authorities, alongside CIA, FBI, and ATF officers, working to bring an end to a dangerous situation here.
We need all units to shut down traffic on both sides of this road, which they're doing right now, and have SWAT come up there. They got their own team as well.
That response, shutting down traffic along a busy stretch of Dolly Madison Boulevard, and several neighbors stopping by to see what was happening right in their backyard.
Not really clear what's going on, but it definitely seems like a massive response. I'm not sure if it's just one man or more than that, but for one man, it seems like a massive response.
And again, that was our Randy Bass reporting. At this point, it's not clear what, if any, charges that man may face. Of course, we'll bring the latest details as they come into our newsroom.
All right, my friends, a beautiful day in the district, especially all around the Tidal Basin.
Absolutely. Official start of spring is tomorrow, and the cherry blossoms, well, they're getting closer and closer to peak bloom. The National Park Service says the Yoshino cherry trees are now at stage 3 of 6, with pink buds starting to poke through their florets. But if you don't want to wait for peak bloom, you can head over to National Harbor.
That's because the pink petals of 200 Okami cherry trees are already, take a look, at full bloom here. We're going to show you the excitement coming up in our next half hour.
It looks beautiful there, doesn't it? Just fantastic. You know what? Meteorologist Scott Sumner in for Janessa tonight, and today's weather certainly helped all those cherry blossoms.
Yeah, it really did, and people were out and about to see all the beautiful buds that were out there being seen, with pink buds. We'll have more. There's quite a few, 1,000 cherry trees around the area, and as a result, we'll have more blossoming taking shape over the next, 10 to 14 days, something along that line here. 63 degrees, mostly cloudy skies being seen outside, but there's no rain to speak of. We'll see those temperatures dip down tonight into the upper 40s and then start to turn the corner. And by mid-afternoon, before we get a front moving through here, top out right around 70 degrees. We got up to 76 today. Not quite that warm tomorrow, but still 70 is still 70. And then we'll take a fall as we go from 3 till 9, dropping nearly 20 degrees in 6-hour time span. Unsettled first day of spring because of that front moving in. PM rain and thunder on Thursday. Chilly and still breezy on Friday. And a few spot showers on Saturday. More to come with my 7-day in just a bit.
All right, Scott, thank you. Now to a scary in Western Maryland. The bomb squad was called to Boonsburg High School for a fear of a homemade explosive found in a student's backpack. Investigators say it turned out to be a fake device, and state police ended up taking 2 students in for questioning. It's not clear right now if they're going to face any charges. Now to a disturbing discovery at the University of Maryland. Police found a recording device inside a dormitory bathroom.
Yeah, so now a 19-year-old man has turned himself in, and it's created a big concern on campus. DC News Now's Tim Reed spoke with students and got their reaction.
Campus police tell us this happened at this dorm last week on March 11th. A student told officers she found a recording device inside a bathroom. This has many students here on campus concerned.
But to find out that a student put in a recording device in this the single stall bathrooms, that's really creepy.
It's spring break on campus at the University of Maryland, but there are a few students who stayed, and many are talking about what reportedly happened at Johnson Whittle Hall. These students did not want us to use their names, are horrified.
It's definitely scary because dorms are supposed to be safe spaces, especially the bathrooms.
Last week, a student told campus police she found a portable recording device in a bathroom inside this dorm on campus. A few days later, on March 14th, officers got an arrest warrant for 19-year-old Noah White, who turned himself into police 4 days later.
It's honestly sickening. I don't understand why you would want that. That's just disgusting.
And to think about just what guys do to women, this creepy, obnoxious stuff going on. I mean, a 19-year-old doing this is just unfathomable.
University of Maryland police say the suspect faces charges for being a peeping Tom and using visual surveillance equipment in a private place. In College Park, Maryland, Tim Reed, DC News Now.
And staying in Prince George's County, an update on a story we first brought you last night. The power and water all finally back at a Hyattsville apartment complex where a number of college students live. They gave us their update earlier this morning. But they say for days they'd been living without electricity, Wi-Fi, heat, and running water. It forced many of these students from Howard and the University of Maryland to go back to campus for showers. City of Hyattsville has deemed the V apartments uninhabitable and threatened a $500 per day fine for not meeting city code.
All right, let's talk about some March Madness now. In American University taking on Mount St. Mary's in the NCAA tournament. It's the first time the Eagles have made it to the big dance in 11 years, but American lost 83-72. The Eagles not only losing the game, but senior forward Matt Rogers went down with a knee injury midway through the first half. He was not able to return in what was his final college game.
Yeah, bummer for him and the Eagles as well. Great season, though. All right, 300 volunteers pumped to help get new basketballs out to D.C. students. They were on hand to inflate 10,000 basketballs to have them ready for delivery tomorrow. They are busy. Monumental Sports is giving every pre-K through 5th grade student at all 80 D.C. schools a brand new basketball. In total, they'll be giving out 29,000 as part of their District Dribble initiative.